decode the red file. Every line, a truth they tried to erase.
What does it truly mean for a woman to feel safe in her own city, in her own country? Around the world, this answer varies drastically. Safety is not just about avoiding crime. It is about freedom, dignity, and the ability to live without fear. Hi, I am Auroosa Riaz, and today we will dive into a global reality that numbers alone can never explain. Today, we examine the global landscape of women's safety, the violence many endure, and the unique challenges faced by marginalized women, including sex workers. We begin with a global perspective to understand the scale. Before moving to the stark realities faced in one of the world's largest democracies, a nation whose international image often masks the everyday struggle of its women. The 2025 Safety Index by Numbeo ranks nations based on crime and perceived safety. The top scorers include Andorra 84.7, United Arab Emirates 84.5, and Qatar 84.2. Where does India stand? With a score of 55.7, it ranks 66th globally, higher than the United Kingdom 51.7 and the United States 50.8. At first glance, this might seem reassuring, but a single statistic cannot capture the lived realities of millions of women, where legal protections, cultural norms, and social stigma determine whether they truly feel safe. Examining crimes such as sexual assault reveals even deeper challenges. Global comparisons are often misleading. The reported number of cases is shaped by two key factors: how rape is legally defined and the societal support or lack thereof available to survivors. Countries with broader definition and supportive reporting environments like Sweden naturally show higher numbers. In contrast, where reporting exposes survivors to blame, ostracism, or criminal charges, most cases remain hidden. Globally, 35% of women experience sexual harassment, yet fewer than 40% seek help, and under 10% approach authorities. For example, in India, Delhi reported an average of 4 rape cases per day in the first quarter of 2025. Even with a slight decline from the previous years, these numbers reflect only a fraction of the true scale of violence women face. The lives of sex workers reveal the extreme vulnerability faced by some of the most marginalized women. India's legal framework is contradictory. Prostitution itself is not illegal, but almost every activity surrounding it, soliciting, brothel management, or pimping, is criminalized. Supreme Court rulings affirm the right to dignity. Yet implementation fails, leaving women exposed to harassment, exploitation, and social exclusion. The reality was powerfully illustrated when actress Mrunal Thakur visited Sonagachi to prepare for her role in Love Sonia. She observed the dimly lit rooms with unusually high beds. When she asked why, a sex worker explained that she performed services on the bed above, while her husband and child slept on the floor beneath. The woman revealed she often served between 35 to 40 clients a day, sometimes earning less than $1 per customer. This conversation left Mrunal deeply shaken. It exposed the extreme exploitation, the dehumanization, and the brutal conditions endured by women trapped in cycles of sex trafficking and poverty. A reality that contrasts sharply with the nation's polished global image. Beyond statistics, perception shapes women's daily lives. The 2025 National Annual Report and Index on Women's Safety shows that 40% of women in urban India feel unsafe or only moderately safe. 7% reported harassment in 2024, far exceeding official police records. Young women aged 18 to 24 are the most vulnerable. Unsafe public spaces, poor lighting, and weak urban infrastructure drive fear. Yet only 22% report harassment to authorities, reflecting a deep trust deficit. These numbers reveal a harsh truth. A large democracy may claim progress on paper, but millions of women live in fear every day. The story of women's safety is complex and contradictory. On global rankings, India may appear mid-range, but beneath these figures lies a different reality. Underreported crimes, systemic exploitation, and deep social stigma. Marginalized women, especially sex workers, navigate legal ambiguity and societal neglect, fighting daily for survival and dignity. Recognizing this reality is the first step. True change demands confronting uncomfortable truths, ensuring that safety and rights are not just statistics or headlines, but a lived reality for every woman. What are your thoughts on this? Tell me in the comments, and if you found this breakdown meaningful, Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay connected for more in-depth stories.